Hi there. Oh, what's that? My name is Larry, and I'm the host this evening. And the show we're about to see is an evening of comedy and magic. It's a creation of our Mesquite concert series. The concert series I set up a few years ago to highlight and showcase local talent. And how many have been to some of our shows so far? Yeah. We've got some talented people in this town of ours. Tonight we've also brought in somebody from Las Vegas, who I'm really excited to see. His name is Ray Lum. He's an illusionist, magician, and also a pretty funny guy too. So I think you're in for a big treat tonight. Our first headliner is Alicia Cibio. She's Miss Senior Mesquite and first runner-up in the Miss Senior Nevada pageant. And a very funny lady. And you're probably wondering why we played that little tune there. Some of the first act is skits from the TV show Laugh In. So we've got some of the characters. We actually found them out there. Lily Tomlin and Artie Johnson and these guys. We found them. We brought them in for the show. Yeah, right. But anyway, I think those of you who remember the Laugh In show will get a kick out of these skits, and those of you who don't, they're still funny after all these years. So, the cast told me, Larry, whatever you do, don't tell any jokes, okay? But, should I?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
All right. I'll tell one joke before we bring her out. All right. This guy I know, he was shopping at the mall, and he saw this tailor shop. The tailor shop in the window had a sign that said, custom-made tailored suits, $39.95. Wow, what a deal. So he goes in and says, are you sure $39.95 for a custom suit, tailor-made? Yes, sir, and we'll make it and have it ready for in an hour. Whoa! He says, I'll take one. He says, he fits the guy, he measures them, and says, come back in an hour and we'll have your suit. So he says, I can't believe this. But he comes back and he has the suit all made for me, puts it on, pays the guy, and off on the street he goes. He's walking along and he runs into one of his friends. And his friend said, where you been? He goes, I just saw the greatest deal at the mall, $39.95 for a new suit. What do you think? He says, wow, nice suit. But one problem. He says, what's that? He says, it's a little full in the jacket, isn't it? He goes, yeah, I guess you're right. So back to the tailor shop he goes. And he says, hey, you know, it's a great deal for $39.95, but it's a little full in the jacket. The guy says, not to worry. Just take your hand and you go like that.
Oh.
He says, now it fits good. He says, well, you know, for $39, I'll live with it. So he goes down and he runs into another friend. Says, what do you think of my new suit? He goes, nice suit. But one of the pants' legs is longer than the other. I think you're right. So back to the tailor he goes, and he says, hey, I can live with this, $39.95, but one of the pants legs longer than the other. He goes, what do I do? He goes, well, that's real easy. What you do is you take your hand and you just do that. And now you're all set. And he says, all right, I can live with that. So off he goes again. He runs into another friend, and his friend says, hey, nice suit. But isn't it, one of the jacket sides is longer than the other? Oh, no. So back to the tailor he goes. He says, you know, I can live with this and this, but hey, the jacket's longer on one side than the other. And he goes, not to worry. You just take the lapel, tuck it under your chin, and now you're all set. He says, all right, for $39, I'll live with it. So he's walking down the street and goes past the park, and he hears these two old guys on the park bench. One guy says, look at that poor deformed gentleman. And the other one says, yeah, but don't the suit fit nice? Anyway, you ready to have some fun? All right. Let's bring out our comedy team of Alicia Cibio and company and Laugh In skits. Here we go.
Fabulous. Hi, all you squeeters. I'm so happy to see you guys. I can't even tell you. Seriously, let me take a seat. I'm so comfy now. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about comics. I'm Alicia Cibio. I was your senior Miss Mesquite, am your senior Miss Mesquite, and I won first runner-up in the senior Miss Nevada pageant. Yes, self-appointed applause. Thank you. Thank you. We all need a little love. But I want to tell you a little bit about me because I'm a comic and I'm a comedian and I kind of do this, it's just my nature to be this way. And you know, some of us aren't, well, we're just a little demented. We just kind of think in the abstract. In fact, I keep a pad of paper by my bedside and I wake up in the middle of the night and I write things down, you know, that I think about. Literally, I have like an epiphany. And then I wake up in the morning and try to figure out what the hell I've written because I have no idea what that is. But I think of crazy things like, the other day I was thinking, why do they call this stuff life insurance when it should be called death insurance, right? You know, I'm just saying, and I like karaoke. You should all be running for the exits right about now. Yep, I do. I love karaoke. You know, I was like, I'm guessing, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, I was singing and I sang all these great songs. Okay, so let me demonstrate. So I was in high school. I was in a high school band, and the song then was Groovin' on a Sunday afternoon. Young Rascals, who doesn't remember that? Everybody? Because I'm the oldest one here. Okay, well, that was a great song. But the lyric went, you and me endlessly. And I'm thinking, well, who's Leslie? And why is she with this couple on a Sunday afternoon? What's the deal? Are they from Utah? What's the deal there? I don't know. Yeah. And then the next song, you know, that I used to sing was, I wash your back, oh, oh, baby, I wash your back. I used to do that in the shower. Yep, but I don't think that was the lyric. And then, one of my all-time favorites was the Sister Sledge, We Are Family. You know that song? Yeah. Maestro. Who doesn't like this song? Oh yeah. Get down. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Wait. Just let me staple the vicar. That's what I thought she said. Just let me staple the vicar. Am I right? Did everybody hear that? Just let me staple the vicar. Am I right? Yeah, that's what I thought it said. One more time, Maestro. Just let me staple the vicar. We didn't hear that, right? I've sang that song for years that way. Swear to God. And then there was like Duffy, remember that Welsh singer? And I bought the CD because I have this cute little car now and it has like a rag top, has like 2 seats. And I'm driving down the street and I got the CD in and I am singing to the top of my voice. And I'm thinking, why is she begging me for birdseed? Maestro. We're giving love in the family dog. Same song, different deal. Duffy. Maestro. You got me begging you for mercy. Am I right? See? One more time, Maestro. You got me begging you for mercy. Is she English? I know they call English women birds, so that's what I'm thinking. She's begging for birdseed. Oh my. Apparently I have a phone call. I'll be back.
Do you like animals?
Of course I do.
Oh, do you like birds?
I love birds. Would you take me to the zoo?
Well, if the zoo wants you, they'll send a cage for you. I can see we need a different approach here. Look at those stars. Look at that moon. Look at this lump.
Think about it. Who are all the people that cause all the trouble in the world today?
I give up who?
The smart people.
The smart people.
That's right, the smart people. I mean, who are the scientists and the statesmen and the governors and the generals that cause all the wars in the world? The dumb people? No. The smart people.
The smart people.
Yes, the smart people. And another question. Look at the air pollution. I mean, who are the people that made the cars and machines that cause all that?
The smart people? I never thought about that.
Well, that's because you're dumb like me.
I guess that's right.
Yes, and then there's overpopulation.
Okay, now wait a minute. You can't blame that on the smart people because the dumb people have just as many babies.
But they can't count them.
Okay. Well, what can we dumb people do about that?
Well, that's the question. We have to form a national organization.
An organization.
Yes, and it's called the DDA, Dumb Dumb Americans. And it costs $5,000 to join. And there is no membership meetings, and no membership cards, and no membership privileges.
Okay, I think you'd have to be really dumb to join an organization like that, Colby.
That's how we weed out the undesirables.
Okay, do you guys have any activities at all,
Oh,
Goldie?
yes, we did a dumb person's march on Washington.
Oh, you did? How did that go?
We got lost.
Oh, no. What happened?
We got lost.
Okay, so how do we join this organization, Goldie?
Well, like that.
What do you mean like that?
Well, it's not easy. You have to take an initiation test, and you have to get under 30 to pass.
Under 30 to pass. Okay. What kind of a test is that?
Well, we need a dictionary.
Yay! Fucking waggle! All right.
One ringy-dingy. Two ringy-dingies. Oh, gracious. Good afternoon, Mr. Beadle. This is Miss Tomlin, your representative from the telephone company, and you owe us a balance of $23.64. Now, when may we expect payment? Oh, well, it's for 3 calls to, Mesquite, Nevada? Oh, you don't know anybody in Mesquite, Nevada? Oh, well, that's beside the point. Now, when may we expect payment? When what freezes over? Oh, Mr. Veal, but I don't know. No, you're not dealing with just anybody's fool, you know. I am a high school graduate. Mr. Beadle? Mr. Beadle? Mr. Veedle, it's Miss Tomlin again, about this unpaid telephone bill. Now, I don't understand why you're kicking up such a ruckus. Well, I've got your file right here, and your bank balance, plus your stocks and bonds and securities amount to exactly 300 and what? Oh, privileged information? Oh, Mr. Veedle, no, that's just so cute. No, you're dealing with the telephone company. Well, for instance, right here, I've got your last year's income tax return, and it shows me that... Hello? Mr. Oh. Mr. Veedle, it's me again. We keep getting disconnected. No, I need to explain something to you. You were dealing with the telephone company.
Okay, kids, here's the deal. We want to thank everybody here. I want to thank my cast for laughing. We have Gladys and Tyrone and Goldie and our little tricycler right here.